Fukien, formerly romanized as Foken, Foken, or Hokkien, is a province on the southeast coast of mainland China. Fukien is bordered by Zhejiang to the north, Jiangxi to the west, and Guangdong to the south. The name Fukien came from the combination of Fuzhou and Jianzhou, two cities in Fujian, during the Tang Dynasty. While its population is chiefly of Han origin, it is one of the most culturally and linguistically diverse provinces in China. Most of Fujian is administered by the People's Republic of China. However, the archipelagos of Kinmen and Matsu are under the control of the Republic of China. Thus, there are two provinces: the Fujian province administered by the People's Republic of China and the Fujian province of the Republic of China. History. Prehistoric Fukien. Recent archaeological discoveries demonstrate that Fukien had entered the Neolithic Age by the middle of the 6th millennium BC. From the Kekia II site, an early Neolithic site in Pingtan Island, located about 70 kilometers southeast of Fuzhou, numerous tools made of stones, shells, bones, jades, and ceramics have been unearthed, together with spinning wheels, a definitive evidence of weaving. The Tanshishan site in suburban Fuzhou spans the Neolithic and Chalcolithic age, where semi-underground circular buildings were found in the lower level. The Huangchulan site, also in suburban Fuzhou, was of the Bronze Age in character. Minyu Fukien was also the place for the kingdom of Minyu. The word Minyu was derived by combining Min, perhaps an ethnic name and associated with the Chinese word for barbarians, and Yu, after the state of Yu, a spring and autumn period kingdom in Zhejiang to the north. This is because the royal family of Yu fled to Fujian after their kingdom was annexed by the state of Chu in 306 BC. Min is also the name of the main river in this area, but the ethnonym is probably earlier. Imperial China. Minyu was a de facto kingdom until the emperor of Qing Dynasty, the first unified imperial Chinese state, abolished the status. In the aftermath of the fall of the Qing dynasty, however, civil war broke out between two warlords, Xiang Yu and Liu Bang. The Minyu king Wuzhu sent his troops to fight side by side with Liu Bang, and his gamble paid off. Liu Bang was victorious and founded the Han dynasty. In 202 BC, he restored Minyu's status as a tributary independent kingdom. Thus, Wuzhu was allowed to construct his fortified city in Fuzhou as well as a few locations in the Wuyi Mountains, which have been excavated in recent years. His kingdom extended beyond the borders of contemporary Fujian into eastern Guangdong, eastern Jiangxi, and southern Zhejiang. After the death of Wuzhu, Minyu maintained its militant tradition and launched several expeditions against their neighboring kingdoms in Guangdong, Jiangxi, and Zhejiang, mostly in the 2nd century BC, only to be stopped by the Han dynasty as it expanded southward. The Han emperor eventually decided to get rid of the potential threat by sending a military campaign against Minyu. Large forces approached Minyu simultaneously from 4 directions via land and sea in 111 BC. The rulers in Fuzhou surrendered to avoid a futile fight and destruction. Thus, the first kingdom in Fujian history came to an abrupt end. The Han dynasty collapsed at the end of the 2nd century AD, paving the way for the Three Kingdoms era. Sun Quan, the founder of the Kingdom of Wu, spent nearly 20 years subduing the Shanyu people, the branch of the Yu living in mountains. The first wave of immigration of the noble class arrived in the province in the early 4th century when the Western Jin dynasty collapsed and the north was torn apart by invasions by nomadic peoples from the north, as well as civil war. These immigrants were primarily from 8 families in central China: Lin, Huang, Chen, Zheng, Zan, Qiu, He, and Hu. The first 4 remain as the major surnames of modern Fujian. Nevertheless, isolation from nearby areas owing to rugged terrain contributed to Fujian's relatively backward economy and level of development. Despite major population boost from northern China during the barbarian invasions, Population density in Fujian remained low compared to the rest of China. Only 2 commanderies and 16 counties were established by the Western Qing dynasty. Like other southern provinces such as Guangdong, Guangxi, Guizhou, and Yunnan, Fujian often served as a destination for exiled prisoners and dissidents at that time. During the Southern and Northern Dynasties era, the Southern dynasties reigned south of the Yangtze River, including Fujian. Kingdom of Ming. The Tang dynasty oversaw the next golden age of China. As the Tang dynasty ended, China was torn apart in the period of the 5 dynasties and 10 kingdoms. During this time, a second major wave of immigration arrived in the safe haven of Fujian, led by General Wang, who set up an independent kingdom of Min with its capital in Fuzhou. After the death of the founding king, however, the kingdom suffered from internal strife, and was soon swallowed up by southern Tang. Another southern kingdom, Quanzhou, was blooming into a seaport under the reign of the Ming Kingdom and is the largest seaport in the world. Its population is also greater than Fuzhou. Due to the Ispah rebellion, Quanzhou was severely damaged. Ming Dynasty. In the early Ming Dynasty, Quanzhou was the staging area and supply depot of Zheng He's naval expeditions. Further development was severely hampered by the sea trade ban of the Ming Dynasty, and the area was superseded by nearby ports of Guangzhou, Hangzhou, Ningbo and Shanghai. Despite the lifting of the ban in 1550, large-scale piracy by Wokou was eventually wiped out by Chinese military and Japanese authority of Toyotomi Hideyoshi. Qing Dynasty. Late Ming and early Qing Dynasty symbolized an era of large influx of refugees and another 20 years of sea trade ban under the Kangxi Emperor, a measure intended to counter the refuge Ming government of Koxinga in Taiwan. Incoming refugees, however, did not translate into a major labor force owing to their re-migration into prosperous regions of Guangdong. In 1683, the Qing dynasty conquered Taiwan and annexed it into Fujian province, as Taiwan prefecture. Settlement of Taiwan by Han Chinese followed, and the majority of people in Taiwan are descendants of Hokkien people from southern Fujian. Fujian arrived at its present extent after Taiwan was split as its own province in 1885. Just 10 more years later, Taiwan province would be lost to Japan due to the Qing losing the First Sino-Japanese War, which ended in 1895. Modern China. Owing to the mountainous landscape, Fujian was the most secluded province of the PRC in eastern China due to the lack of rail and underdeveloped networks of paved roads before the 1950s. The first railway to the province, the Yingtan-Xiamen Railway, was completed in 1957. Despite its secluded location, Fujian has had a strong academic tradition since the Southern Song dynasty. At the time, North China was occupied by the Jurchen Jin dynasty during the Jin-Song Wars, which caused a shift of the cultural center of China to the south, benefiting Fuzhou and other southern cities. In the Chinese Academy of Science and Chinese Academy of Engineering, there are more members from Fuzhou than from any other city. In addition, it should also be pointed out that the slow development of Fujian in its early days has proven a blessing for the province's ecology. Today, the province has the highest forest coverage rate and the most diverse biosphere in China, whereas central China suffers from severe overpopulation and displays severe signs of soil erosion accompanied by frequent droughts and floods due to lack of forest coverage. Since the late 1970s, the economy of Fujian along the coast has greatly benefited from its geographic and cultural proximity to Taiwan. In 2003, Xiamen ranked number 8 GDP per capita among 659 Chinese cities, ahead of Shanghai and Beijing, while Fuzhou ranked No. 21. The development has been accompanied by a large influx of population from the overpopulated areas in the north and west, and much of the farmland and forest as well as cultural heritage sites such as the temples of King Wuzhu have given way to ubiquitous high-rise buildings. and the government faces a challenge at all levels to sustain development while, at the same time, preserving the unique and vital natural and cultural heritage of Fukien. Geography. The province is mostly mountainous, and is traditionally described to be 8 parts mountain, 1 part water, and 1 part farmland. The northwest is higher in altitude, with the Wuyi Mountains forming the border between Fukien and Jiangxi. It is the most forested provincial-level administrative region in China, with a 62.96% forest coverage rate in 2009. The highest point of Fukien is Huanggang Peak in the Wuyi Mountains, with an altitude of 2,157 meters. Fukien Province faces East China Sea to the east, South China Sea to the south, and the Taiwan Strait to the southeast. The coastline is rugged and has many bays and islands. Major islands include Quemoy, Haitan Island, and Nanri Island. Maizhou Island occupies a central place in the cult of the goddess Matsu, the patron deity of Chinese sailors. The Min River and its tributaries cut through much of northern and central Fukien. Other rivers include the Jin River and the Jiulong River. Due to its uneven topography, Fukien has many cliffs and rapids. Fukien is separated from Taiwan by the 180 km wide Taiwan Strait. Some of the small islands in the Taiwan Strait are also part of the province. Small parts of the province, namely, the islands of Quemoy and Matsu, are under the administration of the Republic of China. Fukien has a subtropical climate, with mild winters. In January the coastal regions average around 7 to 10 degrees Celsius while the hills average 6 to 8 degrees Celsius. In the summer, temperatures are high, and the province is threatened by typhoons coming in from the Pacific. Average annual precipitation is 1,400–2,000 mm. Transportation. The province has worked to improve its infrastructure, adding 166 kilometers of new roads and 155 kilometers of railways. Road. As of 2012, there are 54,876 kilometers of highways in Fukien, including 3,500 kilometers of expressways. The top infrastructure projects in recent years have been the Jiangzhou-Zhaoan Expressway and the Sanmingxi-Fuzhou Expressway. The 12th five-year plan, covering the period from 2011 to 2015, aims to double the length of the province's expressways to 5,500 kilometers. Railways. Due to Fujian's mountainous terrain and traditional reliance on maritime transportation, railways came to the province comparatively late. The first rail links to neighboring Jiangxi, Guangdong and Zhejiang province opened respectively in 1959, 2000 and 2009. As of October 2013, Fukien has 4 rail links with Jiangxi to the northwest: the Yingtan-Xiamen Railway, the Hengfeng-Nanping Railway, Ganzhou-Longyan Railway and the high-speed Zhangtang-Pushan Railway. Fujian's lone rail link to Guangdong to the west, the Zhangping-Longshuan Railway, will be joined with the high-speed Xiamen-Shenzhen Railway in late 2013. The Xiashan Line forms the southernmost section of China's southeast coast high-speed rail corridor. The Wenzhou-Fuzhou and Fuzhou-Xiamen sections of this corridor entered operation in 2009 and links Fukien with Zhejiang with trains running at speeds of up to 250 km per hour. Within Fukien, coastal and interior cities are linked by the Nanping-Fuzhou, Zhangping-Quanzhou-Xiaocuo and Longyan-Xiamen railways. To attract Taiwanese investment, the province intends to increase its rail length by 50% to 2,500 kilometers. The major airports are Fuzhou Changle International Airport, Xiamen Gaoqi International Airport, Quanzhou Jinjiang International Airport, Nanping Huaishan Airport and Longyan Guanjishan Airport. Xiamen is capable of handling 15.75 million passengers in 2011. Fuzhou is capable of handling 6.5 million passengers annually with a cargo capacity of more than 200,000 tons. The airport offers direct links to 45 destinations including international routes to Japan, Malaysia, Thailand, Singapore and Hong Kong. Major cities: Fuzhou, Xiamen, Nanping, Quanzhou, Longyan, Jiangzhou, Fujian. Administrative divisions: the People's Republic of China controls most of the province and divides it into 9 prefecture-level divisions. All prefecture-level cities. All of the prefecture-level cities except Longyan, Sanming, and Nanping are found along the coast. The 9 prefecture-level divisions are subdivided into 85 county-level divisions. Those are in turn divided into 1107 township-level divisions. Note: these are the official PRC numbers. Thus, Quemoy is included as one of the 45 counties and Matsu as one of the 334 townships. Quemoy County is nominally controlled by Quanzhou prefecture-level city, but it is administered in its entirety by the Republic of China. The PRC administered Lianjiang County, under the jurisdiction of Fuzhou prefecture-level city, nominally includes the Matsu Islands, but Matsu, in reality, is controlled by the Republic of China, which administers Matsu as Lianxiang County. The Wuqiu Islands are nominally administered in the PRC by Xiuyu District of Fujian Prefecture, but, in reality, is controlled by the Republic of China, which administers Wuqiu as part of Quemoy County. Politics. List of the Secretaries of the CPC Fukien Committee: Zhang Dingcheng, June 1949 – October 1954. Yi Fei, October 1954 – June 1958. Jiang Yizhen, acting 1958 to 1970. Han Xianchu, April 1971 – December 1973. Liao Zhigao, December 1974 – February 1982. Xiang Nan, February 1982 – March 1986. Chen Guangyi, March 1986 – December 1993. Jia Konglin, December 1993 – October 1996. Chen Mingyi, October 1996 – December 2000. Song Fu, December 2000 – February 2004. Lu Zhangong, February 2004 – November 2009. Sun Chunlin, November 2009 – December 2012. Yu Quan, December 2012 – Present. List of governors: Zhang Dingcheng, August 1949 – October 1954. Yi Fei, October 1954 – January 1959. Jiang Yizhen, October 1959 – December 1962. Wenjin Chui, December 1962 – August 1968. Han Xianchu, August 1968 – December 1973. Liao Zhigao, November 1974 – December 1979. Ma Xingyuan, December 1979 – January 1983. Hu Ping, January 1983 – September 1987. Wang Xiaoguo, September 1987 – November 1990. Jia Konglin, November 1990 – April 1994. Chen Mingyi, April 1994 – October 1996. He Guoqiang, October 1996 – August 1999. Xi Jinping, August 1999 – October 2002. Lu Zhangong, October 2002 – December 2004. Huang Xiaojing, December 2004 – April 2011. Su Shulin, April 2011 – November 2015. Yu Weiguo, November 2015 – Present. Economy. Fukien is one of the more affluent provinces with many industries spanning tea production, clothing and sports manufacture such as Anta, 361 degrees, XTEP peak sport products and Sep12's, Many foreign firms have operations in Fukien. They include Boeing, Dell, GE, Kodak, Nokia, Siemens, Swire, TDK and Panasonic. In terms of agricultural land, Fukien is hilly and farmland is sparse. Rice is the main crop, supplemented by sweet potatoes and wheat and barley. Cash crops include sugar cane and rapeseed. Fukien leads the provinces of China in longan production, and is also a major producer of lychees and tea. Seafood is another important product, with shellfish production especially prominent. Because of the geographic location with Taiwan, Fukien has been considered the battlefield frontline in a potential war between mainland China and Taiwan. Hence, it received much less investment from Chinese central government and developed much slower than the rest of China before 1978. Since 1978, when China opened to the world, Fukien has received significant investment from overseas Fujianese around the world, Taiwanese and foreign investment. Today, although Fukien is one of the wealthier provinces of China, its GDP per capita is only about the average of China's coastal administrative divisions. See also List of Chinese administrative divisions by GDP per capita. Min and Golden Triangle, which includes Xiamen, Quanzhou and Jiangsu, accounts for 40% of the GDP of Fukien province. Fukien province will be the major economic beneficiary of the opening up of direct transport with Taiwan, which commenced on December 15, 2008. This includes direct flights from Taiwan to major Fukien cities such as Xiamen and Fuzhou. In addition, ports in Xiamen, Quanzhou and Fuzhou will upgrade their port infrastructure for increased economic trade with Taiwan. Fukien is the host of China International Fair for Investment and Trade annually. It is held in Xiamen to promote foreign investment for all of China. Its GDP per capita was 46,802 yuan. By 2015, Fukien expects to have at least 50 enterprises that have over 10 billion RMB in annual revenues. The government also expects 55% of GDP growth to come from the industrial sector. Economic and Technological Development Zones: Dongshan Economic and Technology Development Zone, Fuzhou Economic and Technical Development Zone, Fuzhou Free Trade Zone, Fuzhou High-Tech Park, Fuzhou Taiwan Merchant Investment Area, Jimai Taiwan Merchant Investment Area, Maizhou Island National Tourist Holiday Resort, Wuyi Mountain National Tourist Holiday Resort, Xiamen Export Processing Zone, Xiamen Free Trade Zone, Xiamen Haikang Economic and Technological Development Zone, Xiamen Torchnu and High-Tech Industrial Development Zone, Xinglan Taiwan Merchant Investment Area.